Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
The next element we will be considering is a current source. Okay, so just like a voltage source maintains a given voltage between its terminals, a current source maintains a given current flowing through it. Okay, this is the symbol for a current source. So, and this arrow denotes the direction of the current definition, and that will be given by some I naught. Okay, so since the current is flowing this way, by passive sign convention, we define the voltage V across it to be that way. Okay, so what does a current source do? It maintains a current I equals I naught independently of the voltage across it. Okay, it doesn't matter what voltage you have between these terminals A and B, a current I equals I naught will be flowing through the current source. Okay, so this is the meaning of it. Now, as before, the arrow indicates the direction in which the current is defined. Okay, that current itself could be positive or negative. So, if I naught happens to be 2 amperes, what it means is that 2 amperes flows from A to B through the current source. Okay, and if I naught is minus 3 amperes, what it means is minus 3 amperes flows from A to B. It's A to B because the arrow inside is drawn from A to B in this case, which is the same as saying 3 amperes flows from B to A. Okay, so all that a current source does is to maintain a flow of current regardless of what voltage is across it. Okay. Now, as with the voltage source, we depict the characteristic of a current source graphically. So, let us take a current source of value 3 amperes, and the voltage is defined in this direction according to passive sign convention. This is I, that is V. Now, it maintains a current regardless of the voltage. So, the characteristic is a horizontal line when drawn on the IV plane. Okay, so it maintains 3 amperes regardless of what voltage is across it. And similarly, if in another case this happened to be minus 2 amperes, it will be a horizontal line, but below the x-axis where this is minus 2 amperes. Okay, so that's what a current source does. It maintains a flow of current. Okay. Now, there is one subtle point that I want to bring up here. Okay, technically it's not correct to draw a current source like this without anything connected to it, because let's say I take I equals 3 amperes, and if I take this particular node, there is nothing else connected to it, and we know that all the currents flowing into a node should obey Kirchhoff's current law. Okay, so what it really means is that this has to be always connected to something. Okay, this is some circuit, and a current will be flowing like this into the circuit. Okay, but of course it's inconvenient to be drawing an extra circuit each time we draw a current source. We do draw a current source like this without anything connected to it, but that's not a complete circuit. Something has to be connected to the current source. Okay.